Consumer parents siphon the emotions out of their children. Ministering parents build up their children's emotions. We're going to be looking at ways of doing this building up. Ministry parents connect with their children. They connect with them verbally. They connect with them emotionally. They connect with them physically. They connect with them through giving presents. You want to influence your teenager by getting involved in his life to produce positive effects that are tangible. Some of them will be direct and some of them will be indirect. And in a moment, we'll be showing you how to do that. Teenagers need to mature and grow in their intimacy with God. This maturing process can be quite traumatic in some homes. When you think about the growing of insects, there is the egg, the larva, the pupa stage. The larva stage is very, very active. This little insect is just crawling all over the place and its job is to eat. Then they get to the pupa stage where nothing seems to be happening. And sometimes when you're raising your teenagers, they behave like a mixture of larva and pupa. On the one hand, they are all over the place consuming everything. On the other, when you speak to them, you don't seem to get through to them. They seem as if they are in hibernation. And parents need a kind of connection that has uncompromising responsibility and unconditional involvement in the lives of their teenagers to be able to get through to them. Uncompromising responsibility and unconditional involvement. That's what you need to be able to get through to your teenager. And I'm going to share with you 5 levels of deepening influence for your teenager. Are you ready for this? Let's look at level 1. Level 1, we call it the intellectual involvement. Intellectual involvement. At this level, you want to know what's going on in your teenager's life. What's going on at school? Does your son have a girlfriend? Does your daughter have a boyfriend? What do they do when they're in school? The parent has a healthy curiosity, but the parent is not necessarily nosy in the life of the child. He's asking questions about what's going on in school to be able to connect. When they're dropping their kid to school, they're asking questions. So what lessons are you studying today? And that sets the foundation for when this child is coming back from school to ask the question, how was chemistry today? How was math today? You know what's going on. How is Mr. So-and-so? Mr. So-and-so is the math teacher whom your son doesn't like, or perhaps who doesn't like your son, and you want to be involved at that intellectual level. What is going on? Friends, this is the very basic level of involvement. Some parents do not connect with their children even at the basic intellectual level. They don't know what's going on. Your child is in high school preparing for university. You don't know what subject they're struggling with. You don't know your child's best friends. You don't know which teacher they are struggling to relate to. You don't really know anything about your son. You don't know what websites they go to. You don't know who is their football fan. You don't know anything. Parents, if we cannot connect at this level, will have great difficulty connecting at subsequent levels. So how are you doing at level 1? Do you know what's going on in the world of your teenager? If your teenager brought a friend home, would you know the name of that friend? Or would you have to be introduced several times? I had a friend whose son brought a friend home over the weekend, and the parents had no idea that their son had a guest in the house, because the family never met together even for meals. It was on Monday morning when they were leaving to go to school that this friend came to the car, and the father asked, "Oh, who is this?" And the son said, "But Dad, Jimmy has been with us the whole weekend." There was completely no connection with those children. Are you the kind of parent who doesn't even connect with your children at the very basic intellectual level?